Well, I have something I need to do that you can skip this video if you want to. You can turn it out now. Turn it off now. It's your off, it's not my off. What I need to do is, because I am sort of living in a place I was not born here, I am not alive in this apartment. I'm alive in state of Wisconsin, and I'm still alive in state of Nevada after very many years. So it's trespassing, and I'm not getting a death on myself as soon as I want to because I'm trespassing. I just can't seem to get it paid for uh, when I was younger. So I'm still here as older. And I have that the feet are walking in a trespassing too long, and my toenails grow too long, too fast, too often. I trim them too often. So I'm going to do it now for the camera because I acknowledge that is what's wrong with it. This is too long and it's also diseased. This is hair. I don't know how this got here because my hair is up here and I did not really put hair on my foot. So that's really unsanitary. But there's a cockroach right there, a dead cockroach. I did not clean that up yet. And I think this hair is illegal, just like that dead cockroach. So I will clean that up when I'm done. Okay. So I have to set this on the pillow. I hope that it will stay on. Okay. I am overweight. Um, so my abdomen is too big for me to reach my own feet, but I still don't have a manicure or a pedicure on my feet. I could go to a salon. If I did that, I would report that I am my abdomen is too big for me to reach over to my own feet myself. But I guess I would rather uh, try than have somebody else do it for me because I would not have them do it more than once. So I really need to take care of it myself because I don't know when I'm going to die. I have my glasses on, otherwise I can't see. I don't need my glasses to use the camera, but I can't see all the way to my foot without my glasses on because it's a sharp cutting instrument. I don't want to cut myself. I need to cut the nail exactly, the toenail. It is diseased. It has been this way since maybe 1994 or 5. Let's say 1995. Okay, maybe 1995 and onwards. And then I had my foot cured in the year 1997. It was cured, and then it did not last for more than about a year, or maybe uh, between 1 and 2 years, and then it's been diseased ever since then. Uh, the the first toenail on my right foot was diseased alone, and then these four toes were all normal from the cure. They did hold the cure for a long time. I took a medication called Sporonox, and it cured my foot. But I cannot take it again to cure it again. It got diseased again. Can't help that. It was a female dermatologist who gave me the drug. I already testified that she disappeared with a building. A whole building is missing, like where I had the diagnosis occur. She also diagnosed me with skin cancer, but it's true that I have it, and we were both in agreement. The red dot underneath my eye, I have dots all over my skin. The one underneath my eye came later, but I had the dots on my skin at the time I had the disease of the toenails. Maybe she owed me a house, huh? And then she didn't have the whole building. She didn't give me the building. I got deported, yeah, by her, I guess, into South America. What was her name? I don't remember. It was in Mequon, Wisconsin, Port Washington Road area in Mequon, not elsewhere. Port Washington Road goes through Bayside, Fox Point, and near Brown Deer, Brown Deer Road, which is near Brown Deer. And the area of Port Washington Road I was at was in Mequon, Ozaukee County, not Milwaukee County. Okay, now I don't have underwear on, so I can't show the camera that I don't have underwear on. But I still need to reach my foot. I normally do the left foot first because I don't want to spread the disease from the left foot to the right foot, but I can't help it this time. I have to do it this way. I'm doing the left foot now. This nail clipper is from Charles Toh. I have another one that I bought myself, maybe, but he was holding it for me. He got me a new one. It's hard to get a new nail clipper out of the Creator 8 because he is trying to save himself from something that's really far in the wrong, which is that you think that you control somebody's nail clippers is going to be something you can live with maliciously, and then if you die and don't know, you would say the same thing as God. Oh, it was just a nail clipper, and you won't care. But I think it matters at this point because I am deceased in the threatening. That means you don't have a nail clipper if you don't have one at all. Not if you have somebody else's nail clipper. You cannot have it that it's somebody else's. If it's not theirs, it's not yours. I need to do my hands, I guess, while I'm at it. This is for the hands. I have a larger one for the feet, but I don't use it always. I have used it, but this is the one I would normally use. The smaller one for the feet. This is the nails on this hand. It's hard to see with the light. I'll try. The light is right in my eyes. Excuse me, I can't do that again because I'm malicious. I can say I'm malicious because this soul is not malicious. Thank you. Or none higher than me is not malicious. He's just very small compared to the size of myself. So I am malicious because I am big, and none higher than me is not malicious because he is small here, but not small elsewhere. I am the lucky part of God. I'm the one named Lucky, but Lucky is in two parts of himself. Uh, the top of the Godhead has another name that's I'm not allowed to say it because as soon as I do, I will lose my leverage to be here. I am withholding some leverage, so that I am still alive here. Nirvana? Oh, well, we don't know because Kurt Cobain did not survive Nirvana. Everyone has heard of the musical group Nirvana. Nirvana. Who is Courtney Love? I don't know, but they don't. What they need is an unclean death in their prejudice. That's what's wrong with Courtney Love. She needs an unclean death on her prejudice. Nirvana. I don't want to say it's Nirvana because it's not paid for. Nirvana, a very excellent order elsewhere. I lay here on the bed. I need to wash the sheets because there's a lot of illegal shunning in this room of like dead skin. And I think it's disgusting. I keep shaking it onto the floor and I can't wash the sheets. Uh, every time I am sitting on the sheets and that happens, or if I lay on the sheets, if I fall asleep on the sheets, that happens. I have to shake it off onto the floor when I wake up, and then I need a shower, and I can't wash my clothes. I can't wash my robe every time that happens. It's illegal to be here. I am trespassing, is why I'm doing this, to show on the camera that I don't want to live this way. As uh, Further, I didn't want to live this way further, but I'm waiting for God to give me a death. Um, I am doing jails and prisons on the point that I am one of you, but my leverage is not in prison. My leverage is here. I'm not lying about my leverage. I'm not misrepresenting my leverage. I don't actually owe you that I say that. It's just that you are still using YouTube. And if you are not using YouTube, if no views occur with this video, it is for myself deceased. I am just recording it for myself because I move the creation with myself. So this needs to be thrown out. And I want to throw out the sheets and get new sheets, but of course I'm not on that tone right now. I am saying there's too much trespassing to have this problem as often as I do, which would be on the feet would be, I don't know, every 2 weeks or a week. I don't really know. I don't really watch it. The hands, I cut the nails and trim the nails on the hands maybe more often than the feet. So I would say it that way. This is the hands and the feet. I have small nails because I was a youth myself. I was very small when I was alive. So that's the cockroach over there, that cockroach of the day, hopefully. I put out a cockroach recently. This one is here now. I need to sweep it out. And I really need to sweep this too and put the disgusting broom on the bed. And then I don't want to use the sheets with detergent. That's not enough leverage. I need new sheets and I can't get new sheets right now. I don't have enough leverage to get new sheets if you don't offer them to me because they are mine to myself. You cannot give them to me as a charitable donation after you sold me some of your banking because the cashiers would not give you something in an argument over that you were going to give it to me. How much argument do you have between you and the cashiers about you giving me something for me? That's because you can only do that once for that it is an argument for yourself to go to jail and prison. and how do I obtain what I need out of that? You need to deliver it to me anyway. You need to give me delivery. If I receive a delivery from Smith's Supermarkets, it should come by way of the county jail that the supermarket checker went to jail and sent the police maybe a marked car or not. It has to do with whether or not the jail is going to park the car because it is a stolen car after it's done a delivery. It could be any car, but it would be a stolen car after it's done a delivery to here. It should be parked at the jail after it's done delivering here. I don't want it. I don't want a new car. I don't want to fill the parking lot with cars. It should be the jail would be parking the car and impounding it. I cannot watch a car. I am reporting that I cannot park a car, watch a car parking. The jail needs to impound the car. I have some of my hair ties on the floor here, so I can sweep the whole floor. So what about this? Well, I'm done with the clippers. What is this? Is this my hair? Well, I just did my nails. I did not do hair, and there's a small piece of hair here. I think it's disgusting. So are we doing laundry today? It sounds like I should just do it, but I have to do it when I can uh, have no more cockroaches. I don't want to use soaps and detergents and anything that has to do with hygiene and generate a cockroach because you will not do the cleaning for me because Charles Toh is not here anymore watching that uh, he put out the cockroaches. I have seen Charles Toh put out cockroaches. I have asked him to do that myself, and he's not here for that right now. I want to put this in the laundry. I cannot use the camera for that. I will have to turn it off because I cannot move it around and also uh, worry about the sheets are big, bigger than something like this, and I will have to carry it to the bathroom. So what about the cockroach? Because I want you to see that that goes out. You're not to keep dead cockroaches because I do. I don't. It goes out. I don't know how long it's been there. I just noticed it just now. This is dusty and it needs to be wiped down. Like, especially here. Okay. I don't want to do that right now. I don't want to clean while I'm wearing this robe that I sleep in, and I have sex in this robe. So, well, I am quitting my job having sex for a place to live in my own sick head. I want a deceasement on myself because I have sex is against my leverage is complete anyway. I'm not going to need it in the end. And I will also appear in my original Godhead. Okay, here's another cockroach. I don't know how long that has been there. Uh, so I do need the broom now, but I need to take off my robe because it touches the floor because I lost some of my height, and also it was a little bit long is why I use it only on the bed. I tried to make food with it, but I had to wash it in detergent and not use it anymore because it's too long for me to use the stove with it. I'm holding it up right now because I don't hold my height at full height. This is not full height, and my head's too big, too large. My head is too large for the height. So I am wrong that way. I got murdered by my order. Where I am none higher than he deceased right here. Or none higher than me deceased is not speaking at the same time in the same food mouth. Okay, so this cockroach will have to be cleaned up. But I am wearing this robe right now. I can't put it on YouTube if I take it off. So I will pause the video. Okay, this is the area where I had the cockroach found. I'm none higher than he deceased speaking. I used a broom and a dustpan. I swept up the cockroach and 2 hair ties, little black rubber band hair ties. And there was another cockroach over here that was dyed, and it's now swept up. And I opened the door, and I put out the 2 dead cockroaches and the 2 hair ties and a small amount of dust. But I did not sweep the whole floor because I don't clean anymore. But I do put out the cockroaches, live or dead. I put out the cockroaches. There is a hair tie right there. I did not get that one. If I step forward to get a closer look at it with the camera, I will step in front of the mirrors, and I am not wearing any clothes right now. I opened the door. Here. And I stepped outside with no clothes on, with the dustpan, and I threw the dustpan contents into the rocks outside. There is some dust here that I did not clean up because I cannot clean it up because it is not me who's making the dust. I already touched the broom and the dustpan. Now I'm in front of the mirror, so I'll move. That was an accident. I am too fat to be on TV for that problem. I am so fat, it is my problem to say it. I am too fat to be on YouTube without any clothes on. That was an accident, so I'm going to post the video, but I'm not going in front of the mirror again because you can see there is a mirror and I'm not standing in the reflection in the mirror. But if YouTube pulls this down because I was nude in front of the mirror, I can't afford that problem because that was an accident. I'm touching the bed. I need it to be cleaned. I will do the laundry when I'm done with the camera. So this needs to be thrown out. These are my clippings. Whereas they go outside. So now I'm going to show that this goes outside. That's a car going by. And I am showing that I'm not wearing any clothes. And I'm reporting to YouTube that YouTube is not paying for my clothing so that I don't have this problem. I don't have full height. There is the camera. That is my arm, and I'm not wearing clothing. Can you see it? You're not supposed to. I'm off to the side now. Do you understand what an accident is? Because you could pull this video off of YouTube and then you're trying to shut off my leverage, and I am creating itself. That is you people not being in leverage with a YouTube contract to use YouTube. The contract is not enough leverage for you to use YouTube. You have to be deceased. And there are too many views on my YouTube access already for Charles Toh, and that's not himself doing that, although he is a low one. He didn't use everybody's internet. He did not operate your internet. The views, he did not have the custody of the internet service provision, personal communication devices, cellular phone contracts. He does not use them all himself, and he knows it, and so do I. Some of the videos have hundreds of views, and there's no such thing as that there would be hundreds of internet access points right in here, where I have seen Charles Toh, but I'm not really alibying himself. I'm also going to say there are too many in dispute. The contract cannot be for, and what is the most views? I have one video that has 3K views, 3K, like 3,000 maybe, 3K views. That's too many views for Charles Toh to be personally responsible for that, even if he was a fraud on how many internet contracts he has, wherever he is. I don't know where he is, because he's not deceasable, because he's not myself. You cannot say that he owes you money and he died in your own sick head, and then you tell everybody because you're going to take this apartment before I can die out of the formed world of that you are no longer allowed to be around myself. You don't know how to leave myself. You think somebody died because you won't leave myself alone. You don't owe me any money, and what are you doing anywhere near me? You want me to leave you you owe me money, and you want me to leave you because you think I owe you money. If you didn't owe me money, you would not think that I owe you money. If you did not owe me money, you would not think that you owe me money. I'm none higher than me deceased. All the money is mine. I don't owe anybody anything. I owe nothing. I alive the formed world is my leverage.